Hi guys, welcome to episode 4 of Benfica Career Mode. I know I haven't been uploading that often, but everything's back to normal now. It was just a really busy week for me. But yeah, let's get on with the career mode. As you're going to see now on the screen, we're going to be playing against Rio Ave, and they're a pretty average team. They're a mid to lower level team in the Primeira Liga. They've had some famous players like Fábio Coentrão, José Mourinho and John Oblak that's playing really well for Atletico Madrid at the moment. He was also at Benfica. But yeah, they were in the Europa League, I think it was last year, and they came fourth in their group. They had teams like Dynamo Kiev, Steaua Bucharest and Albuk BK. They actually came bottom of that group, which is quite disappointing. But yeah, let's get straight into the match. I'm expecting a heavy win for Benfica, and yeah, let's get to the highlights. So our first highlight comes from an Ukra corner for Rio Ave. Williams unfortunately clears it to Pinto, which then passes to Moreira. He makes a nice turn, takes a left-hand shot, and Julio Cesar just manages to tip the ball wide for another Rio Ave corner. And by the 19th minute, I could tell things weren't going to go right for us. Ukra with a nice pass there to Del Val, makes a fantastic run through the gap there, takes a left-footed shot, and it's straight into the back of the net. I'm not really sure Julio Cesar could have done anything about that. He was pretty much in front of him. It was like a penalty. But fair play. They've been playing well and they deserve that goal. All that rests now is to hope that Benfica can get back into this game. It's Rio Ave 1, Benfica 0. Look at that wider gap there. And a nice shot there from Ukra. Fantastic goal. They deserve it. And just a few minutes later, Benfica finally have an attacking move. Salvio with a nice possession here. Look at this dribbling, going straight into the box here, trying to find Gaitan, but he doesn't get it to it. Gignac manages to head it back. Gaitan tries to take the shot here. It's point blank. Nice save there from Cassio, and the ball is cleared. Benfica came so close, and they were so unlucky. That should have been the equaliser. By this time, Benfica have realised that attacking with Salvio down the right-hand side is the best option, but unfortunately this cross just can't find Gignac, and I think he was offside anyway, but it looks positive for Benfica. They seem to be on the rise. And Benfica are on the attack again, literally just a few minutes later. Talisca picks up the ball. He's really good at maintaining the ball. He's got some decent physical attributes here. He passes it to Gignac, makes a fantastic run down the centre there, takes a shot, but it's a nice save there from Cassio, and it goes out for a Benfica corner. And it's as if it was meant to be. Talisca takes the corner. Gignac power headers that ball straight into the back of the net. It does hit Ukra and goes in. I'm sure Cassio would have saved that ball. But thankfully Ukra was in the way and put it into the back of the net for us. That's Benfica 1, Rio Ave 1. Hopefully we'll score another goal and get the 3 points. So by half-time I've realised that I'm going to find it really hard to break into Rio Ave's defence. I've had a few occasions, but not enough. And I really need to score another goal in the second half. So I've decided to go for a 4-2-4 formation. Put Jonas up front instead of Samaras. Take Samaras out. I know he's a CDM, but he ended up in that position in the 4-2-4 formation. And yeah, I really need to get these 3 points. I mean, it's hard for Sporting or Porto to ever lose in this league. So you really need to keep up with them throughout the whole season. So losing or drawing one match is just not an option. And as you can see there, I've gone for the 4-2-4. I've put Jonas and Gignac right in the middle, Gaitan and Salvio left mid and right mid, well, really wing positions there, and I've kept Classy and Talisca. Let's go to the second half and see the highlights. And we come close to scoring on the 48th minute. A nice pass there from Jonas to Gignac. Classy makes a nice run and takes a right-footed shot, but it's wide off the far post, and that could have been the second goal to get us the 3 points. But it was a nice build-up play there between Jonas and Gignac. Unfortunately, Classy couldn't do the job. And Benfica started to get a little bit too comfortable as they pushed up their defence, pushed up their midfield, leaving gaps at the back, and Rio Ave made the most of that to start off this counter-attack. It ended up being a nice series of passes, and Tarantini takes a shot, and it's just wide off the near post there. That could have been the winning goal for Rio Ave, but we were lucky there that he didn't have the accuracy. And Rio Ave continue to regain their confidence. Ukra with a nice cross here, trying to find Hassan. He leaves it for Ziegler and takes a beautiful shot. I don't know how that didn't go in. And Luizon clears it for Benfica. It's been a brilliant performance from Rio Ave so far. And near the 80th minute mark, Gignac plays it wide to Salvio. He crosses it in to find Jonas. He puts it straight into the back of the net. Fantastic goal from Jonas. It took Jonas to come back into the team to get us the 3 points. Fantastic player. He's got the height for it. He's great with his head. Let's see that replay. It was a fantastic right-footed cross there from Salvio. And a great header. Gave Cassio no chance. And now it's Rio Ave 1, Benfica 2. And that is exactly how the game ended. Rio Ave 1, Benfica 2. I've got to give it to Rio Ave. They started off well. They did push it. They're not a team that would normally attack against a team like Benfica. They did well, fair play. And Benfica had a lot of heart coming back from a 1-0 deficit to win this match. Anyway, let's look ahead at our next match and see who we're facing. So here we are, lads. We're playing against Moreirense. We're playing at home, which is always good. But then again, it is Moreirense, and they're a team that have just come up from the second division. They spend more time in the second division than they have done in the Primeira Liga. They don't really have any good players that have come out of Moreirense in history. The only thing that will link Moreirense to Benfica is that Jorge Jesus has actually coached them a few years back. I can't remember when it was. But yeah, let's go straight to the highlights. This should be an absolute smashing victory for Benfica. I can't see Moreirense causing any problems for us, but you know, you never know. Let's go straight to the highlights. So it's a good start from Benfica early on, and as you can see, I've put Cristante and Rodriguez up front to give the younger players a chance against these weaker teams. Anyway, Salvio plays a nice little ball here to Rodriguez, and he takes a right-footed shot, and it's a nice save there from Marafona, and they manage to clear the ball. But a good start from Benfica early on. And later on, there's a good bit of play here between Simões and João Pedro. He takes a shot and it goes wide off the far post. But it just shows that Moreirense can attack and they will try it on. But this time it's well wide there. Well wide, nowhere near the goal. And Moreirense are attacking more than I expected, and João Pedro goes down the left wing. It's a nice cross to Cardozo. He attempts the header. It's actually on target, and Júlio César gets his hands to it. Not really a major problem. It would have hit the post, I think, there. But a nice effort from Moreirense, and they're actually being quite surprising. And again, they attack down the left wing. This time it's Gerso. He turns around and crosses it in. João Pedro's there waiting, but it's a pretty pathetic effort. Goes straight out for a goal kick. So just before half-time, Talisca intercepts a throw-in from Moreirense, plays a nice ball there to Rodriguez. He plays a few fake shots to get around the defenders, and he takes a shot, but it's just wide off the far post. It was so close, that could have put us up 1-0 and given us the 3 points. But anyway, it's half-time now. Let's go and see if we make any substitutions. So after thinking about it for a few minutes, I decide that the young players must go out. I take Cristante out and put Class in his place, and I take Rodriguez out and put Jonas in his place. Hopefully this will give us a bit of extra firepower that we need to get those 3 points. And here they come. I am completely relying on those players. Let's go to the highlights. So it's about 20 minutes into the second half that we get our first highlight, and it's Salvio going down that right-hand side. He is really dangerous when he travels down there. A nice cross there to Gaetan, and I can't believe he missed that. He hit the bar. That was really unlucky, and we could have been up now. It's been a really frustrating match for Benfica so far. 10 minutes later, Willens plays a nice pass to Jonas, and he's got a great eye there, finding Salvio on the right-hand side. Takes the shot, but it hits the bar, and he was a bit off balance. It was a bit unfortunate. I thought we were going to get the goal there, but look at that. He just loses his balance, falls over, and it just goes wide. But Benfica are just looking stronger and stronger, and it looks like a goal's imminent. And it's Benfica on the attack again down the right-hand side. Jonas picks up the ball and waits for Salvio to catch up. Salvio's going to try and dribble into the box here. Look at that. He's got really good ball control, but he's knocked over by Anilton. And it's a free kick in a dangerous area here for Moreirense. And it looks like this is a good scoring opportunity for Benfica. And it's a yellow card as well for the player. Let's go and see the free kick. And Talisca takes the free kick for Benfica, finds Jonas's head, and it just lobs the goalkeeper, and it goes in. And this player has just got the right height. He's got a really powerful header. He's got great accuracy, and he scores the goal that will hopefully give us the 3 points. And it's Benfica 1, Moreirense 0, and it's looking good for us right now. Look at that replay. He gets his head in there, as always. Fantastic player. I really like Jonas. He's one of them strikers that he's capable of doing anything. He shoots well. He's got a good header. Just a fantastic player. And it's getting towards the end of the game. It's 5 minutes from the end. Lopez plays a nice ball there to Salvio. He's got the pace. He just can't get the ball around the goalkeeper. Jonas tries to get in there, but Marafona makes a nice save and holds onto the ball. And he prevents Moreirense from conceding another goal. And that's how the game ended. It's Benfica 1, Moreirense 0. I expected to score a few more goals. They were actually a bit trickier than I thought. Their defence was well organised, and it was hard to penetrate around their 18-yard box. But it's a good result. It's a 3 points that we needed to maintain us in the top 3 position. Let's go and check out the table and see how we're doing in the Primeira Liga. And there we go, lads, we're in first place. The other teams, Sporting and Porto, do have a game in hand. At least Sporting could get level points. I think they've got a better goal difference at the moment, so put them top. Let's see how they get on in their next match. But everything's good as long as we keep playing the way we are. We're going to maintain this, at least this top 2 position. And we look forward to matches against Sporting and Porto in the future. But anyway, thank you for watching. There'll be another video up soon. Please keep liking and subscribing and leave a comment. That's important to me. Thank you very much. Goodbye.